Welcome to another episode of the Blitz. I'll be your host once again, Bryan Greer. And in today's episode, I will be recapping the Dallas Cowboys' final preseason game, actually winning. Yay! Against the Houston Texans 21-14. This game right here was a battle of guys who were not going to make the team for both teams. Actually, in this game, you saw Dustin Vaughn look halfway decent. And I do mean just halfway decent. In this game, he did actually throw for 100 yards, actually 115 yards to be exact. Did actually get a lot of completions out to Lucky Whitehead, who had a good game. Led the team with 4 receptions for 40 yards. But in this game, it came down to the running game of Gus Johnson and Ben Molina. Both guys looked very good. Gus Johnson led the team, I think, in rushing yards, getting 67 yards. Ben Molina getting around 40 yards. Both guys really ran with purpose, ran with a lot of power, especially Molina. He showed that he deserves a spot on the practice squad. Now, I would have loved to see Joseph Randle and Darren McFadden in this game. I don't know what they did in the preseason to earn a game off, but they earned it somehow because Jason Garrett said, I do not need to see any more of Joseph Randle and Darren McFadden before the season starts. Which I don't understand. Because if you want my honest opinion, going by the preseason, the starting running back on this team is Gus Johnson. I don't want to hear about Darren McFadden having 4 carries and a little over 30 yards and thinking that just solidifies his spot as a starting running back, or Joseph Randle, who did not show anything besides the first game of the preseason. So, overall, a really solid game for the offense as far as running the ball in the last game. I hope Gus Johnson and Ben Molina do make the team. They really ran with a lot of purpose in the preseason and showed some real flashes, which both of them probably will make the practice squad. Now, as far as Dustin Vaughn goes, I don't think he's going to make the team. I think he showed that he's very mediocre and regressed in the offseason. A lot of throws during the preseason where he just looked behind, all over the place, not very good. Now, one player that definitely solidified his spot on this team was Corey White with a pick 6 in this game. Also with 5 tackles. He has been phenomenal in this game. Want to give a shout out to the Saints, or as I like to call them the Aints, for giving us Corey White, basically cutting him for nothing, and has been a very bright spot for the Cowboys in the preseason and seems to be a player in the making. So I think he is very, very well going to make this team. Also, Lucky Whitehead, I think he go ahead and look for a place to live in Dallas. He looked very good on kickoff and punt return in this game, also receiving. And in the preseason, he has made a lot of plays in special teams. So I think he's going to easily make the team. Guys like Jasper Brinkley, who was once again very good in this game, I think he's going to make the team. They got a lot of guys. Very, very deep. The defense is just going to be great, I think, at run stopping. In this game, once again, just stuffing the run. And that is going to be the strong suit of this team. Now, on the back end, I still have a few issues with the cornerbacks. Byron Jones got to feel his way through, switching between safety and cornerback. I know that's going to be a tough transition for him, so I'm going to take it easy on him a little bit as he tries to figure out the NFL, because that first year is a doozy for players that play his position, so it's going to be an adjustment period. But if they can create the pressure I think they will, then it's going to help the back end of the defense a lot more. The secondary will be greatly benefited by the pass rush that the Cowboys can create this year. So, like I said, it was good to see them win a game and actually look somewhat competent in the running game. And I know it was against backups. You didn't see guys for the Texans like J.J. Watt or Jadeveon Clowney or any of those guys, but they did look good in the short spurts against the backups of the Houston Texans. Now, I did hate to see for the Texans Tom Savage do go down with the shoulder injury. Looked pretty bad. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looked. But yeah, he got just slammed to the ground and just seemed to just wreck his shoulder. So, good. I really hope he's going to be all right, because you hate to see players get hurt in the preseason in games that do not matter as much. So, with that being said, really looking forward to the season opener. Hopefully the Cowboys have got everything in line for the running game and everything clicking. We did not see Des Bryant in the preseason. That's something that I wish we would have seen at least a few reps to get him fresh out there. But obviously the Cowboys think he's going to be ready for the season opener, needs nothing, and maybe does not need to play in the preseason. So, well, with that being said, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the last preseason game. Who you think should make the team? Who you think maybe has lost the job, will get cut? Also, your thoughts about the season opener against the New York Giants next Sunday. What are you looking forward to in that game? And also, what do you think about Dustin Vaughn? Do you think they need a third quarterback, or will he be cut? Do you think they should just roll with Romo and the backup? So, with that being said, I will be back with the season opener, which will be on September 13th against the New York Giants. And as always, until the next episode of The Blitz, take it easy.